Hello. This is the vacation life. Love it. So I might have just held a prayer meeting in a hot tub at Embassy Suites in Washington. So after a long day of walking around, and we had a long flight, to relax in a nice hot tub is my go-to. I just love water, everything about water. So I worked out in the pool, did some laps, and did some stretches and all the things. Then I headed to the hot tub, and I'd had it all by myself. Found a nice jet and was just eyes closed. Eyes closed and just decluttering the mind, thinking about things, kind of just closing the browser tabs of things on my thoughts and on my minds. Just trying to get centered, I guess. And then enter in 4 islanders. I think I never really spoke to them that much, but they were maybe Haiti, definitely new to the United States. So they get in the hot tub. I briefly open my eyes and make sure I'm not in their way anywhere. It's a really large hot tub. So I continue. I can make sure they're going to the other side. They're going to have plenty of room. I close back my eyes. Even had my hands in a prayer pose beside my face. Just kind of just meditate. Just being still. Next thing I know, I hear one say to the other, "Shh, shh." And I look up, and they all have their hands in prayer, bowing their heads and closing their eyes. And I'm like, okay, okay, this is wonderful. So if you don't know, you're not supposed to be in a hot tub for very long because the heat raises your blood pressure. So I had been in there probably about 25 minutes, and I was starting to sweat, and it was time for me to get out. So I take a few cleansing breaths. I thank the good Lord for all his blessings. And I open my eyes, and I look, and they're all still, heads bowed, hands folded. They hear me as I try to be quiet, to raise, to get out. And they open their eyes, and I just go, hallelujah. Because I've learned hallelujah is universal. It's a language. That's a word that's a language is kind of universal. And the smiles on their face. They say, oh. Yes. They spoke some broken English. They said, "Oh, you a Christian?" I said, "Yes, I'm one of his." I said, "Isn't it wonderful to be a child of God?" And they said, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And with that, I just got out of the hot tub, gathered my towel, and left them with a wave as they were continued to be in a prayerful state. So I think they might translate all